Here we go, boys. Oh, he went flying. I'm just trying to get used to the controls. It is still a little bit clunky. Okay, it's not working the way I wanted it to. What I am to show you today may come as a shock to many of you. People who have been waiting for Medieval 3 Total War for quite some time. And now, just now, maybe there is another option. And maybe that option comes in the form of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Yep. Shall we go and fight some people? Okay, we start off in Paddy because, of course, this is supposed to be the most accurate portrayal of Medieval Total War as possible. So, of course, we're using the Europe map by Lemmy. All the mods I'm going to be using will be linked in the description if you haven't used them already. The first off is the European map, once again, and the RTS camera mod. That lets us look down from the very, very top. But there's a lot more that goes into it than just being able to look down from the top, because there's been plenty of camera mods in the past. But this one is quite special. As you can see, the mod also, the European map, adds in ships so that you can have caravans that will trade down these rivers, which is kind of awesome. But I kind of need to find a big army to fight before I show this thing off. So let's just, well, run into somebody like that, I assume. Okay, the Southern Empire, you'll have to do. Hello, I'd like to deliver my demands. Yield or fight. This is going to make them very angry at me. So, we have plenty of options. Now, we have send the troops, which is what you'd expect for your auto-resolve in Total War. We've done that plenty of times. That's part of Bannerlord Vanilla, but this RTS camera, well, this is a bit different. So if we click on this, it actually takes us into the top-down mode. Now, this is a top-down mode that you can access by pressing F10. So you can actually jump down to your character, but while we're in watch modes, well, we can't exactly do that. So we're going to move our guys about, but I've got my two sergeants here, my shield maidens, who are going to be part and leading of the infantry. I've got Daria the Swift, who is going to be part of the ranged marksman. And I didn't even realize I've got a horse archer here. Oh, that's me. Look at me and my camel. So this is also the next part of it, by the way. So let's just take a quick look around my army. So this is the Make Vlandia Great Again mod and the Swadian Armory mod. And it basically adds in all these new arms and armors. This is the Shield Maiden who's going to be leading the infantry line. Oh my god, how awesome is this? There's me on my camel with my beautiful armor. Have you ever wanted something to look so goddamn fascinating? And then we have the cavalry force, which I'm going to be leading once again. Where are our archers? Okay, here are our archers, or should I say crossbowmen. So they are also affected by the Make Vlandia Great Again, and we've got the leader of the archers. Now they should have bought, yep, they should have bought their banners to battle. This is going to increase their damage. This is going to increase their damage. And I should have a banner bearer as part of my squadron. Oh, wait, no. Did I even... That should put the banner on, right? There we go. Now the banner there, which I think increases shock damage for cavalry. Fantastic. In fact, let me just actually set this up properly. So we're going to put... The cavalry's going to be over here. And that's going to be fine. We're going to put the infantry on top of here. Oh, of course, we can left click and drag just like Total War. Do this. We can use the F2 and F3. So now they're in a looser formation. And we can put these guys actually, if we want to, in a shield formation. Fantastic. That's how I like it. So they're now in a shield wall. Now, the only thing left to do, really... So once in their formation is to ready the battle. And so it begins. So if we're watching the battle from this position, it will sort of play out as the sergeants do their own thing. I've not actually added this in. I've got the realistic battles mod in as well, which should make the AI, so even when I let them do their own thing, perform a little bit more as they should. Okay, so now we're into the battle. I can use the thing to take away the UI if I want to get cool cinematic shots. Or I can start to order people around. So we're going to order the infantry. Oh god, I've got everyone selected. Order the infantry up to here. Cavalry, we want you over here. And archers, we want to put you like so. Oh no, that's the there, and archers, we want to put you like so. Okay, brilliant. We can also see how much ammo our archers have on here. We can see all the commanders, and we can see the tide of battle. So it does have pretty much all the UI. I mean, granted, Mount & Blade is pretty much the same thing. Okay, so we have a little bit of a battle going on here. So if we get them to charge into the fray, we can actually get them to charge that specific unit there. We'll hover over and press F1 and F3. So they should be doing that. There we go. Any of them dead yet? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. One of them's died. Uh-oh, I've got the archers coming over here. That was not the plan. Move back to this position here. Please. Thank you very much. How's the cavalry doing? They look like they've done a fantastic job of clearing those men up. So we can now reposition them sort of over in that direction. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now it is trying to get used to it because left click... Oh, there's another one. Attack him. Left click and drag is how you do the right click and drag into war. So it is all a little bit confusing in that respect. Oh, he's just been knocked off his horse there. That was brutal. Right, cavalry, come back now. Come back now. We don't want you to go too far. Oh, the crossbows. The crossbows are firing. So we can actually watch them do their thing. They're doing very high up shots there. Wow, look at that. Let's go and see what the impact of these shots are. Okay, they're coming down here upon the enemy. This isn't a huge enemy force, but it is somewhat substantial. If we put the UI back on, we can actually see there's 84 of them. That doesn't look like 84 men, though. Does it? Maybe it is. Oh, have they got guys over here? They've got a couple of cavalry that are slightly just chilling over there. Oh God, I love the scenery in this game. Let's start to move my men up, though. So, archers, let's get you up first. Let's get the... Oh God, I put that the wrong way. I'm just trying to get used to the controls. It is still a little bit clunky. This cavalry is... Yeah, they're fine. I thought they were taking hits, but then, okay, they are taking a few hits. Let's put them in skyne formation. There we go. That's going to give them a little bit more charge bonus when they go in. Beautiful. Got a few horses just wandering around there. Okay, now that's going to give these guys a lot more options. Now we're a bit closer. Hopefully some kills should start coming in with these boys. Now, the realistic battle mod is kind of important with this because, you see, Mount and Blade, and, well, Bannerlord specifically, doesn't have the best AI. And the battles themselves just go so fast. Remember when Rome Total War came out and the battles would be like 5 minutes when you have 1,000 troops on this battlefield? Well, that's kind of what happens in Mount and Blade Warband and Bannerlord, but more specifically Bannerlord. So the realistic battle mod does help that, with troops are a little bit tougher. They'll use better tactics. The AI will actually use better tactics as well. And obviously, things like projectiles are less overpowered, so they actually... You need to use them well and properly. What's going on over here? It's like a little skirmish going on. Right, you get back in form. Oh, there's just one guy harassing my men. You're gonna die. You're now... Let's get my men to charge on him. Just kill this one guy. No, just kill this one. Just kill this one guy. Just kill this... Specifically charge him. There we go. Right, now come back. I'm going to get the skyne formation to come up here because they're going to charge right in the back. See how normally you'd be getting so many kills with these crossbows, but they don't seem to be doing too much damage at all. Ah, there we go. We got a couple there. All right, keep moving forward. In fact, I'm going to get them to hold their fire because I don't want them to waste their ammo. And let's move up the infantry as well. Look at my guy. So he will be AI controlled if I'm not controlling him, which is all fun. Okay, this is pretty much point blank, so start firing again. See what damage we can do here. Oh, are they coming down the hill? Cavalry, charge him. Cavalry charge, infantry charge. Good, I'm going to keep my crossbows just doing their thing there. I don't really need to be doing too much, so we're going to have the clash in the middle. Here we go, boys. What a beautiful clash. Lovely. So hopefully they should be dealt with swiftly. Oh my God, their archers have just been absolutely demolished by my cavalry. You can see them getting knocked down. That extra banner, I mean, it adds shock damage. You see, look at the kill feed. It does really, really help. And they've now charged into the back of the men. Oh, it is brutal. What a deathly attack on all sides. Do I feel sorry? Mate, you're like point blanking everybody. You're really just point blanking people here. This is almost just insulting the fact you're doing that. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. However, that feels like that should be... There's 8 of them left. Can we see if we hold Alt? Should show up where they are. No, it looks like there's no... Oh, they're all gone. Brilliant. The enemy are fleeing the battle. And that is a victory. So, that's the gist of how this mod works. I think it's pretty goddamn cool. But there's a little bit more. Oh my god, we got so many prisoners, and we can take all of them. There's a little bit more when it comes to fighting in the RTS battle mode and combining it with the mechanics of Bannerlord, because, I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is still Bannerlord, and it still has all the pitfalls that Bannerlord has in terms of, well, a lack of diplomacy. And I think that's the main thing that people play a lot of Total War for. But you basically have the ability to do a whole playthrough session just like this. You don't have to play any of the battles yourselves. You can play it like a Total War game. In fact, we can also start to do things like auto-resolve battles, that kind of stuff. So if we went over here and we went to, I don't know, raid this village, take hostile action, raid the village. Oh, they didn't actually even put up a fight. Interesting. Oh, got some upgrades to do. Lovely, lovely. Are we going to make him join? We don't actually have space for him, so we're going to have to sell him as a prisoner. That is very, very unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. What did that say on there? I don't know. I don't know what I was looking at, but I was looking at something. Okay, me and my camel leader shall go over this way. Now, you can obviously play it like a regular Mountain Blade. God, look at how many looters there are here. Should we just murder a couple of looters for the fun of it? There we go. So, look. Okay, they will probably just surrender, but we can send the troops in, and we can have a full simulation of the battle. There we go. Didn't lose anyone. Oh, our companion got an upgrade. That's very nice of you. Got an extra bit of XP. Don't mind if we do. And let's go and actually take all of that. Lovely. Right, we need somewhere to sell it, but we can't really sell here because the whole of Italy, or should I say the Southern Empire, hate us. So we're going to head into Greece. Or the Crusade area. Because they hate us slightly less. Oh my god, there's Horus there. That's one of the leaders. He's got a big army. I would love to fight him. I don't know if he would fight me, though. Yep, you can have him back. The prisoner that we took from the last battle has been given back for 8 grand. Don't mind if I do. Here's Rome. There's 600 defenders in that. I think that would be a tricky battle. Don't worry, we will be doing a siege by the end of this video, so stick around for that. A siege will be coming. Are they both going to attack me? There's a lot of people here. They could probably all take me together. Honestly, these two parties, but let's see if they do it. They might try. They're all going to try. Okay, well, they're going to try. So this is really going to put to the test of our skills. So they outnumber us by over 100. I'm going to click attack rather than watch the battle because this means that I'm going to get the option to play in it as well and not just watch from above. But we can also do our regular setup. So let's set up here. Everybody's engaged with what they need to be doing. We're going to put you in loose formation. Lovely. And we're going to put you at the back here. Let's spread these kind of thin. So it is now going to put me as part of the group in here, but I can press F10 and we can go back into the free camera and my lad will just, you know, take control once again. I don't particularly need to be doing anything here other than making sure our cavalry is in a good position. Actually, I'm going to pop back to me because I wanted to see what they've got. They've got 142 infantry. Oh, 142 archers. Wow. Okay, so what we're going to do so we can get a nice higher view. We can also press the left bracket to pause. Just so we can quickly look over. What have we got here? These are spear throwing cavalry. These are heavy cavalry. I kind of should have split my cavalry into 2 flanks, actually. Which is something you can't do in Total War, which is split the units into more units when you're actually on the battlefield. So, you are going to... that's not what I want to do, actually. I'm going to get the cavalry to move forward in this direction. Hopefully they should charge those boys. The problem with it is you have so much less definition of who you can actually like charge at, but that looks like that battle's going to be okay. I think I can win that. My Valandian hardened recruits are getting some kills, which is good. Hopefully they can actually slaughter a lot of these boys. We are outnumbered, but okay, we've got them running in there, but they are just running into the archers, so I'm not too worried about my cavalry doing that. I've not seen too many kills. Ah, yeah, Valandian champions are getting kills on their archers now. I'll just let my archers cause a bit of havoc. This side is fine. I'm not too worried about that. Infantry, you're going to move forward now. Just move them in front of my archer line. Move, 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 move. Hopefully they'll have time to throw their spears, throw their bits and pieces. Right, infantry, get in there. Infantry charge. Cavalry charge. Archers. You're gonna charge in, actually. No, actually, archers, we want you to fire. Make sure you're firing on certain people. That would be nice. Face this way and make sure you're in this formation. And also, I'm actually going to put them on F6 mode so the archers can sort of move into the correct position. Because with realistic battle mode, as you can see, the front lines are very well defined. I mean, look at this. It's kind of perfect. This you don't get in regular Mount and Blade. You don't get these kind of front lines that just work so nicely. So I'm absolutely loving the way realistic... Oh my god, he just got back on his horse. I did not realise that once they get knocked off, they can get back on it. It seems to be going pretty well. I did lose a Valandian peasant, though. Oh, there's an Empire legionary here. Let's have an overview of the battle. My archers, or my crossbowmen, should I say, are spreading out quite a bit. Where's my cavalry? I'd like you to charge this front line, please, if you would do so nicely. Yeah, let's just get them over here. They'll do some damage on that front line. And they should, yep, slaughter those boys. I've accidentally paused it instead of turning off the UI. Lovely, not what I meant to do, but fine. I've just seen a hat fly up into the air. It looks like, despite the clash in the middle, we should be winning it. See how much longer it goes on for? I just love the realistic battle model and how it does that. There we go, we've wrapped around, we've enveloped, and for the last bit, I'm even going to jump back into the fray. Let's put the UI back on there, just so I can help my boys. Ah, there we go. Sweep up the rest. Sweep them up, lads. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Move out the way. Thank you. Hack and slash. Hack and slash. Haven't you always wanted to just jump into the battle with, like, Total War? I don't know. I've kind of always wanted to do that. And I love the fact that we can using Mount and Blade. Just despite the lack of some of Total War's best features. So if you can get over that, you'll be fine. There we go. The last few are being cleared up now. The cavalry's doing a fantastic job of moving around and doing their thing. An absolute slaughter on the battlefield. A victory to this day. One of the greatest victories I think I've ever seen personally. Are we all right there, lads? There we go. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Do you know what would be really amazing? Trying to beat Mount and Blade without playing a single battle and just using the RTS mode and the realistic battle mods to actually look down and do a top-down version. I think that would be awesome. Okay, we've got you as a prisoner. And 200 prisoners. I can't even take all of them. That's fine, though, because we're going to go and sell them all. Yeah, if we leave this, we get 43,000 experience. So if you get to a certain level and you unlock a certain skill with your character, any loot left behind actually is put into experience of your men. So we've just left that free loot behind, and that should put some XP, 131 upgrades. God, I hired a load of these hireling spearmen from the tavern. Wow, they can go to warbowmen and pikemen. Well, I'd like some of those pikemen, so I'm going to go down that route there. Just give me all the best. Let's get some swordsmen. We've got a lot of pikemen. Now we can't actually upgrade these guys because we don't have any war horses. So we probably should have stolen the war horses. I'm going to be completely honest with you. That would have been a good idea. Okay, you need an upgrade, don't you? Or do you need an upgrade? Who is it that needed an upgrade? No, it's, well, definitely me. As you can imagine, I gave my lord a lot of skills, and that was only for the fact that if I'm not playing as him in the RTS battle mode, if he dies, it just instantly loses all morale for your men. So I wanted to negate that issue. Okay, well, we are causing absolute havoc. Hello, son. Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. I know you wanna come this way, so you might as well come this way. No, 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 no. Come back and scare you. That's close. There we go. Surrender or die. I'm not even going to do this battle. I'll just send my troops in. We lost 6 men. That's fine. We still got them as a prisoner and we plundered so much. We're actually running very slow because we've got so many people. Do you have war horses? I don't know if these count as war horses, do they? Some of these war horses? Yes. Good. Now we can get gallant or medium cavalry. We want gallants. They're very good. There we go. Take off 7 of our horses. That's fine. We're over the prisoner limit. No one's going to attack us anytime soon. So I want to head. Maybe we head into Africa. Yeah, let's go and conquer Africa. So let's go and head to this ferry point. Might take a bit of time because well, we're over the limit of prisoners. In fact, let's just ditch some of our prisoners so we can actually move fast. Oh, no, we're not. Someone escaped. Lucky bastard. Lucky, lucky bastard. So we're going to head down here. And hopefully... Oh, God, I hate how you press somewhere and it doesn't register. We're going to have to walk down there manually. I wanted to do it in a cool way, but no, the game just said no. I just wanted to come over here in this direction. There we go. Okay, they should auto walk it now. I wonder if I can remove the UI in this... No, I cannot. You cannot remove the UI in the over-the-top map mode. That's a shame. That is a shame. However, this seems to be going pretty well so far. Everyone's running away from me already, and I'm about to pick some more fights because I'm heading over to Africa, and I want to do a big siege, you know? But first, I need to sell all my stuff because I've got too many prisoners and I've got too many things. So once I can sell all my stuff and do a siege, that'll be absolutely fine. Fact. Yeah, I thought I just saw Pharaon here. Pharaon, I'm going to kill you. Let me kill you. I'll wait outside your settlement until you come out. Come out. There's 800 defenders in there. I'm not even risking that. I've also got the better sieges mod on, which basically makes sieges like realistic battle mod more realistic. But it's a lot harder to actually take castles. I think it's too easy in the main game. Who are you? Don't even know who you are, but Pharaon's not going to come out, so we're just going to hop on the ferry. This is going to be an expensive ferry ride. That's not as expensive as I thought it would be. Well, I guess we're just hopping over the water then. So, we have now made it into Africa. They like us over here, so what I'm going to do... I'll also escape from the party. I'm going to go over here, sell all my stuff. Maybe there's another companion. It might be nice to get another companion to the party. There is. What do you have? You've got stewardship, so you might be useful. Let's talk to you. Come and join us, son. Yep, come and join me. And ransom 19,000 worth of prisoners. Because I can. Can I hire these guys? I think I can. I definitely can. How many more? I've got... You can come into the fold as I recruit. Why not? You seem cute. So, now we've got... actually, we need to buy some stuff for our outcast. Because he is going to lead the... other portion of cavalry, I think. So let's go to our trading screen. Let's find him. I actually don't know what skills he has. I should have checked his skills. Give me 1 second. I'll check his skills because he might not be the perfect fit for leading. We need you guys up the top, by the way. You're kind of out of the way here. Up, up, up we go. Up, up, up we go. And you up the top. So, you have good riding skill and bow skill. So that's actually perfect, really. Shield maiden, yet you're perfect for leading the infantry, and you are perfect for leading the bowage. So actually, I've managed to do that pretty well there. So let's go here. Let's trade. We're going to give him you. Going to give you a good horse. What's the best horse we got here? Top value horses. Top value horses. Ooh, you know what? We can give you an 8 grand horse because I'm very, very nice. Just give you nah, we're not going to do that. We're going to give him horse armor. Of course, we're going to give him horse armor. There we go. Doesn't quite fit in with the sort of vibe that we're going for, but hey ho. Do you have anything that fits in with the Valandian vibe? No, no, not at all. That's very awkward. I don't think I do either. Oh, well, that looks more Valandian, I guess. This looks ridiculous. Maybe that hat? You can have those gloves. That looks cool. There we go. He's looking a lot more Valandian now. That's what I like to see. And those booties. There. Look at you. What have we got in terms of this stuff? We've got a legendary iron spar. Lance is going to be better for you on horseback, my friend. You can have a royal mate as well for knocking people unconscious. Good. What about shields and stuff like that? We've got not particularly good shields here. We're going to have to give you this because it's the only one that kind of fits the look. But it's not a very good shield. But it does fit the look. And then we'll give you some balanced peeler. That I hope you can work with on horseback. Good. Let's get rid of the rest of that stuff. Get rid of the rest of that stuff. How are we doing on food? Oh, we're going to need more food here. Give us food, please, so our men don't starve. We have to kill our horses. That would be rather unfortunate because we're about to do a siege. So actually, give me all your food. I hope I just didn't take so much grain that everyone's going to die. No, we've got 152 days worth of food now. You don't have a banner by any chance? No. Yeah, I don't care if you've not got enough money. We still got 42 grand. That'll do for now. Brilliant. So, Archibald is going to take the other cavalry contingency force because we're going to split the cavalry in half. Oh, well, that's a big army. I'd like to fight you, please. Come here.
Stop there.
Yep, deliver my demands, surrender or die. Because I want to take a castle off these boys eventually. So, once again, let's go into the RTS camera mode to get this fight down from the top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to split to another cavalry force. We're going to do 50-50. So we've got 36 men in each cavalry force. Nice. And you're going to lead up that one. So we can put... What are we doing here? We can put you on the very far flank, actually. That would be nice. So we've got one cavalry force all the way over here. That's what I like to see. We can put the main bulk of our army is all right there. We put our other cavalry force over here. Okay. That's a good position for these guys. That's all a good position for these guys. And let's get you in loose formation. Let's get you in shield formation. Now, shield formation often isn't always the best. But if we're fighting against a lot of archers, it is. What's going on here? Why have you been put as part of... Is it because you don't have your own formation? Oh my god, I've got horse archers and I didn't even realize it. I've actually accidentally upgraded a group of horse archers. Well, the horse archers are going to be able to do their thing and they're going to cause some havoc at the front. Brilliant. So, horse archer squadron. You're going to be on F6 mode, which basically means they can just do their own thing. I want to see how much they harass the enemy here. They might all die, but they might also do quite well. What's going on? Wow, okay. They've got a decently sized army. They've got some cavalry in this forest. They look like they're going towards that hill. Or they're all going up towards the hill. Okay, so. Unit of cavalry. You're going to come up here. There we go. They're moving up. This unit of cavalry is going to come up here. Archers, you're going to move up here. And infantry are also going to move up here. Oh, here come my horse archers. They are currently causing a bit of havoc on the front lines. Skirmishing. Go on, lads. Get those skirmishes in. I want to see you get a couple kills. Nice. Arthurbold just got a kill. Who is Arthurbold? I actually don't know who this is. I'm going to be honest. That's not one of my companions, is it? Maybe this is like... No, that is my my shield. So that is my guys. Well, I don't know what they're doing, I'm going to be honest. Okay, where are my men? My cavalry over here. They're doing a fantastic job, just doing nothing. So what we can do is we can go into F1 mode and we can click in F4 and get them to engage with who we would like them to engage with. Which is, when you hover, it will highlight and it should get them to engage. Oh, I've got them to just circle. That's not what I wanted to do. We want you in that formation. We want you in F1 and then F4, which will engage with whoever. Who do we want? Them. Let's see if they do that. Let's not engage with the very front line, please. Maybe not engage with the very front line, please. No. Okay. That was not ideal. They did not hold up to the standards that I wanted them to. Engage. Oh god. They're fighting the wrong people. Just come over here. Right. The only way to solve this is to actually get up onto the front lines as soon as possible with my infantry and my archers. Here we go, boys. Actually, my Valandian sharpshooters can shoot from this range. They are incredibly powerful like that. Where do we have our other boys? Good. They are going to move up into this direction. Maybe just move back so you're not hit by their archers. That would be rather unfortunate. Go on, boys. Let's see this in action. Let's see this in action. Fight to the death. Fight in there. Let's get them attacking. Doing their thing. I think I still have all my horse archers alive. I don't entirely know what they're up to. There we go. Mercenary horse archers just got a kill. Okay. This should be where most of the damage... Yep, you can see them letting loose now. They're all fine over there. They're all fine over there. There's sort of a bit of skirmishing going. I've got a horse archer just chilling there. Okay, they've got a couple guys that are getting a bit too far ahead of themselves. Can we get up on this hill? Oh, we can. This might be detrimental, but it would be an amazing charge down if we manage it. Brilliant. Right, you're going to come up here as well. No, up here, up here, up here. Infantry. We want you to engage the enemy. Engage. Engage. Archers, engage the enemy. Let's do it, boys. Let's move up into our positions. The archers... Oh my god, look at all the... I thought they had, like, stakes in the ground, but no, it's just the javelins that they've been throwing. That's crazy. And now, everybody, charge. Charge, charge, charge. We've got the cavalry coming down. They're going to come down right behind on these archers here. Here we go, boys. Oh, he went flying. He went absolutely flying. The clash is happening in the middle now. I've got a lot of spearmen, which isn't ideal. I mean, if you've seen my spear-only playthrough... Oh my god, where's that javelin going? My spear-only playthrough. Yeah, it's not ideal to play as spearman. Here's my Okrost, the companion I just recruited. He's fighting with a cavalryman who's looking to get back on his horse. Yep, he's just hopped back up. I want to see this duel play out. Legend. Knocking them back and everything. Lovely. Crossbowman doing a good job. We're doing a fantastic job holding this line, pushing up the line as well. That's what I like to see. In fact, let's get some cavalry up here, right at the top, just to mess with our archers. They are, unfortunately, going to push through my entire infantry line. I mean, that's not too dissimilar to bloody total. I hit a friendly troop. What do you mean? I'm not controlling my guy. That's not fair. I like how it still blames me when the NPC that's being controlled just in my skin is still team killing. Very on brand. Very, very on brand. It looks like it's just their archers left. A few more of them that are being absolutely slaughtered. Just the way I like it. Oh my god, mate. You got demolished by that. Oh, I love it. They get the knockback on this. This is like the banner that they've got. Just gives them so much knockback and shock damage. Which is why they just go flying. Look at that. It does a good amount of damage as well, and they just get disabled. And then my infantry come along and disable them more by chopping them into many, many different pieces. And that's the way I like it. Beautiful. Is that another victory? It looks like that's another victory. Yeah, enemies are fleeing. We won the battle, and we lost 0. We had 13 knocked unconscious. Pardon me, I just needed a drink. And they had 61 died. Oh, we're still killing a few of them. There's 10 more. I could sort of let it... No, I'm not going to let it go. They're done. They're done. They're done for. As long as we got their leader, which we're about to find out if we got their leader or not by whether they've surrendered to us. And we got their leader. And I can take your prisoners again. Lovely work, men. Lovely work. That's what I like to see. Take all of that. Take all of that. I can hold pretty much all of that loot. Fun, fun, fun. Maybe there were some horses in there. We're about to find out, so we can maybe upgrade some of our horse boys. Yes, we can. Okay, we were able to upgrade one. But bloody hell, look how cool he looks. I like the look of that. Okay, well, I think it's time for a siege. So, maybe if we head to Younger Castle, that could be our spot. We can see if we can starve them out a little bit, but I kind of would just like to get in there, get smashing, get killing, get fighting, and that will be, well, them done. Hopefully, to the best of my abilities. You know. By the way, can we just take a second to appreciate the Lemmy Europe map? This is a map that I use quite a lot, but it's so great. I mean, you also have other factions, and I didn't even realize that these were things. Oh, the Byzantines. Right, okay. Oh my god, there's more factions up here as well. The Kievan Rus. I did not realize that these are actually things, I'm going to be completely honest. In fact, we can probably have a look. If we go into the cultures, the extra ones, the Kievan Rus, like we've got these boys, and we can have a look at their troops. Oh, we're in heroes now, aren't we? We want to go into troop trees. And we can have a look at the Kievan Rus. We've got things like, okay, we've got full custom troop trees, kind of replacing the sturgeons there. The Golden Horde. Beautiful. We could do a nice little play as the Golden Horde. Got the Byzantines, like the legionaries and things like that. Very much of a mixture of some of the, like these, the Varangian guards are actually sturgeon troops, I think. Mixed with Palatine archers, who are kind of like the Palatine archers in the original game, but they've got Gambison rather than scale armor. So there's a lot of differences that you can play around with this. So we'll probably check that out in a different Let's Play. But let's head to Younger Castle and let's besiege this thing. Put it down in the ground where it doesn't belong, or where it does belong. Right, let's get a couple more crossbows just for this situation, because I'm interested to see how this siege plays out. I've not done a siege yet with the RTS battle mod on, and we're about to find out how it goes. So let's make sure we're building all our trebuchets and all our fire catapults and all our trebuchets and all our fire catapults and all our siege towers and all our things. That's what I like to see. Now, hopefully we can get this stuff up and running. I think I've got... I'm going to my clan. I could do this, but this is going to make people leave. So we're going to just put you as our engineer. We'll see how it goes. Because we could, but we don't have enough slots, really. People will start leaving, because we've currently set me, myself, and I as the quartermaster. But if that does go wrong, we can also set you as the quartermaster. Yeah, but that increased by 62, and that's only 22. Okay, this is actually an issue. I don't know if we're going to get all the siege stuff up in time. Because look at this. Here they come. Nice to see you, boys. You're going to get a huge army outside my lands, and I'm not going to be happy about it. Okay, let's just cancel this stuff. Let's just work on siege towers. That's going to be our main thing right now. Work on the old siege tower. Hello. Please don't attack me. I beg of ye. Okay, we're going to try it with one siege tower, just so we can actually get up there before we get attacked by a huge army. Let's see how that goes, shall we? It looks like I've decided to do the bad thing of a nighttime raid. Oh, it's not... Okay, it's kind of nighttime. I was going to say it's not fully night, but it is kind of nighttime. Right, you are the arch lass. Why can't you... Okay. No. There you go. And you... I guess lead that. And then you lead that. Okay, so... I'm not going to play as you, because we're actually playing RTS battle mode, if you don't know. Oh god, they've built a lot of stuff. Whoa! That was always going to happen. That was always going to happen. I should have some ladders that can be put up, though. There we go. So we are going to get some ladders up pretty soon. Go on, lads. Up you go. Hopefully. I mean, ladders are always a little bit deadly. But hopefully my men are strong. Ah, they're not going to be strong enough for this. I can just tell. I mean, look at this. This is embarrassing. This is going to be very, very embarrassing. They're just going to get bottlenecked, I can tell. I mean, if they can tank it, we can get enough men up there, maybe. Just maybe. But, yeah, look at them dying. So many... They're actually spilling up quite fast, though. My men are very fast climbers. We've got the siege tower over there, so that's also a bit of a hope. We're getting any kills? We've got a couple... They're getting kills! My boys do what they need to be doing. I'm going to be honest. Just ignore the fire going into my men are there. Oh my god, they've made some progress on the walls. I did not think that they'd be able to take it with ladders. Oh god. Don't shoot at my boys. I don't like it. I'm not proud of that. This is just deadly on this side, though. I mean, hopefully we don't even need these guys, because there's enough men pouring onto this bit of wall. And there actually is. There actually is. Once they sort of break that deadlock, what they have seemed to do, they can just start swiping through them. And it looks like most of the kills are ours. We kind of have enough men to pour into this. The banner bearer is about to go up, which I'm a bit worried about. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys are spearmen, which isn't going to perform too well. Over here we go. Look at this boy. This is one of the newer upgrades that we've had. He's kind of a mix of Valandian and Sturgian blood. Should I say Kievan Russ blood? There we go. We've completely taken that side of the wall. It looks like it's just going to be a complete push over this way, which is what I like to see. How have these guys got outside? Are they falling off somewhere? I don't know. This siege gives me PTSD, though, to the Roman siege that I did on this exact map. However, I'm going to follow this side of the siege because this seems to be going very, very well. In fact, the siege tower's probably... Oh my god. You didn't need to do that. That was such a legendary shot, though, my friend. He's going for another one. That's done so much damage to my boys. He's going to go again once he's... Is anyone filling up for him? Oh, yeah, he is. There we go. We've got the fire bombs filling up. He's going to go for it again. See what he does this time. Okay. In fact, my men managed to tank it somewhat. Okay, boys. Let's get that charge going. Let's get that charge going. We want everyone in there, even the crossbowmen. We just want you on the walls. What this has done is led a lot of the men to abandon the siege tower, which is fine. Even though the siege tower is literally about to go up. They'll go back to it eventually, don't worry. As soon as that opens up. In fact, let me put the UI back on just so I can select the right boys. You want to stay here. I promise you, you boys want to stay here. The rest of them can go up this way, but not you. We need you to take this area because this is where a lot of them men are. And they're going to put a little bit of a... I was about to say a big fight in the main hall, but they're actually not really defending that because I don't have a battering ram. Okay, now you can go up. No, one guy's going to open the gate and then they should slowly change direction. Yep, here we go. And the siege commences. Up go the Crusaders into the top. Okay, it's not working the way I wanted it to, but this side seems to be very good. We're moving along, and it's like they go in one side, they come out, they kill a few Azurai. It's a thing of beauty. I love the way it looks. This guy's still firing at my crossbowman down there, trying to do as much damage as he can, and he's doing a fantastic job of it. I'm going to be honest, he's doing a great job. They have pushed down this siege tower. How have they managed that? Are you having a laugh? I don't believe it. I do not believe it. However, this is where the main fight's going on. Do we still have guys coming up? Yeah, it's mostly crossbows up now. And some horse archers. They're actually able to die, apparently. But also get some shots off upon the enemy because they've got a good flank on this side. Slowly pushing up. Have we made any progress up here? Yes, they have no longer pushed us down. We've actually made some good progress. They always have archers on this little flank, which is actually a very good place to put your archers because they just ping into the side of my men. My guys do have fantastic armor though, so they are able to tank a lot of it, fortunately. There we go. We seem to have taken that wall. The banner is shining bright. Fortunately, it does do well for melee damage. It's not going to be too good, the ranged banners and the shock cavalry banners, but hey-ho. The melee damage banner is going to be helping my men out. Oh my god, mate, you must be terrified. He's not even dead, he's just been battered. There we go, now he's gone down. And the last few at the top, a few archers. There we go, just as you deserve. And a few cheers because it's just the last guys at the bottom. What are they gonna do when the whole of this army comes for you? There's so many of them and they look so bloody fantastic. And I wouldn't change a thing about it. Go on, lads. Keep moving. Keep moving. That's all I've ever wanted from you, was just to keep moving. What a beautiful, beautiful siege. And there we have it. A complete victory. Thank you so much for checking us out. This has been the RTS battle camera. There'll be links in the description to all the mods I'm using. So make sure you go and check it out. As well as making sure you follow the channel for more content on Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. And until then, I will see you. Oh, it's my sergeant.
I'm coming for you! Die, you bastard!